The Biden administration is lifting its policy requiring international travelers to test negative for COVID-19 before entering the United States. Meanwhile, the FDA is considering a new option to get more Americans vaccinated against the virus, and it may alleviate some conscious right concerns as well. Novavax says its vaccine is not derived from aborted baby cells and offers a more traditional protein-based technology rather than the mRNA technology used in the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. And joining us now is Dr. Joseph Meaney, president of the National Catholic Bioethics Center. Dr. Meaney, welcome back. Always so good to be with you. Let's talk a little bit more about the Novavax vaccine and what makes it different.
Right. So the Novavax vaccine is essentially a very traditional technology. It's protein-based. So it's not viral vector or mRNA, which are the new technologies that were the only vaccines available for COVID-19 currently. And so I think a lot of people are going to be happy that this new vaccine has a more traditional basis to it. And so we have a better idea of what the long-term side effects could be.
And do you think, because of the way it was developed, without aborted baby cells, do you think this may encourage more people to get the COVID vaccine?
Yeah, so the Novavax vaccine essentially has the same characteristics as the Pfizer and Moderna as far as its relationship to abortion-derived cell lines. So there was no, in the development or the manufacture, or even, the general aspects of the vaccine do not involve any of these abortion-derived cell lines. However, there were confirmatory tests that were done to make sure the vaccine was functioning using the HEC-293 line, the human embryonic kidney. So in that sense, it's kind of similar from an ethical profile and would be a choice in conscience that people would make, similar to the Pfizer and Moderna. Now, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, of course, uses those abortion-derived cell lines in the manufacture and the production, which makes it even worse. But Novavax would fall in that ethical category, similar to Pfizer and Moderna.
Yeah, and I understand that the Novavax vaccine was developed by a Maryland biotech company. I know it's already being used in some other countries and apparently has a pretty good efficacy rate. Do we know why it hasn't been approved already here in the U.S.?
It's a good question. Sometimes usually the process takes quite a long time. But with COVID and the pandemic, there was kind of a push to get the vaccines through. Novavax did get, the Operation Warp Speed funding. And there was a lot of work to push it forward. But you're right, we received authorization in Europe and by the World Health Organization previously. So why did it take longer? Perhaps the FDA looked at a longer period at the different trials that they were doing. It seems like the negative side effects are fairly small with Novavax. The only thing that was really flagged was myocarditis, which has been a problem with some other vaccines as well.
Yeah, I want to switch gears here just a little bit. As you may know, Democrats are urging President Biden to issue an executive order to ensure Americans have access to abortions in anticipation of Roe versus Wade being overturned in the Dobbs case. I'd like to get your reaction to that and the battle over abortion that the nation is facing here.
Well, I'm sure that all of us, who are faithful Catholics are really praying that the Supreme Court will be overturning Roe v. Wade. It is tragic to see that the Biden administration is really dreading that and trying to do everything it can to make abortion available, continue to have abortion available on demand. That will not be possible. Executive orders will not be able to overrule the Supreme Court. But in some sense, they're looking at all their different options, and it seems like President Biden is very determined to try and facilitate abortion as much as he can by executive order, which is really a tragedy.
Yeah, and all this sort of leading up to because of that leaked draft opinion, the Supreme Court felt like, before that maybe was an untouchable institution, and now that trust really has been breached, and we've seen threats of violence against the justices. Most recently, as we mentioned, police arrested a man who was planning to kill Justice Brett Kavanaugh.
Yes, no, it's really a tragedy, I would say, that the Supreme Court, which is such an august institution in the United States, so, a very venerated institution, should have justices being intimidated, should have their, opinions leaked so that they can't even, discuss in private what they're going to be publishing. I think it's part of a broader symptom of our society, kind of our institutions breaking down a bit, and a need for real civility and patriotism to build up our institutions rather than tearing them down.
Definitely. Well, Dr. Meaney, thank you so much for your time today. We always appreciate your analysis.
Thank you so much, Tracy.